Alrighty guys, today we've got a special video. I'm actually doing an unboxing haul of a lot of different things. So I get sent a lot of packages from companies, which I'm so grateful for, and I absolutely love it. And I really appreciate every company that sends me a product. And I do my absolute best to try and make a video on every single product that comes in. It gets a bit hard because there's literally maybe 3-4 products a week that come, and trying to make a video on everything, it can get a bit difficult. So today, I've got a bunch of products that the companies have sent me, and I'm actually going to do like an unboxing haul on everything. And then if there's something really that catches my eye, I'm going to do an actual in-depth video on that. So I'm going to try it, give it a go, see how it goes. You guys might enjoy that content. It might be a bit better. I'm not sure. So we've got a wireless spotlight security camera. We've got some new magnetic stay cables. We've got some flashlights. We've got an awesome solar charging portable battery as well, which is fantastic. And we also have a wireless magnetic power bank that's like an ultra thin one that just come out from Toughon. So I'm going to leave all the products linked in the description down below that we talk about. I'm going to go through each product and just give you a quick overview of everything. And then if there's anything that catches your eye or anything that catches my eye that you guys want to see, you let me know in the comments and I'll bring you a video that if I think it needs to be brought out. Let's check them all out. We've got a bunch of different products to look at. And again, I appreciate every single company that sends me a product. I really, really do appreciate it. It's just really hard to make a video on every single thing that comes out, but I'm going to do my absolute best, like I said. Anyway, let's hop into these products and let's check them out. All right, we have all the products here. Let's start with these cables. They look pretty cool. And again, let me find the company that sent me these so I can let you guys know about them. So I've actually done a video with Magtame before. I've checked out some of their other cables. Now, the other cables they did send me were these magnetic cables. So these are actually, as you guys can see, they just roll up. And these were the cables they did originally send me when I did a video probably a year or two ago. I'm not sure. But that's what Magtame are. Now, they've got this new product. It's called Magnetic Stay. So obviously, it's a magnetic part to the cable, and it's got a little magnet you attach to whatever you want the magnetic cable to stay to. So let's check these out. Let's see what they've sent me. It looks pretty unique. All right, so I've got a USB-C to USB-C there, and we've got a USB-A to USB-C as well. We've got some instructions in the box as well to show you guys how it's used. So as you guys can see there from that photo, it shows you the use case for these, which is pretty cool for the desk and your bedside table. That would be fantastic. These are the cables here. They are braided material, which is fantastic. We love a good braided cable. In terms of durability, they always last longer than the regular plasticky cables. You get two different varieties of these magnets. It's either like a little circular one and a rectangular one there, as you guys can see. And the cable, obviously one end attaches to your block, your brick charger, and then the other that has the magnetic strip around it, as you guys can see, will magnetize like that. So that will stick to something, magnetize. I'll show you guys a bit of a closer up with this. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty unique, pretty cool product. Yeah, very cool. Magtame. All right, these cables, just so you know, are $15 each. Yeah, I just want to let you know the prices. $15 each for these Magtame cables. Next product to be checked out is these Warsun lighting experts. These are some flashlights. So they've sent me 3 different models to check out, which is fantastic. We've got the DC8 or 08, SQ03, and the T7 model. They were going to originally send me one. I said, send me all 3 if you can, just so I can make a good video out of them. At least it's a bit more interesting to see 3 different ones. Let's start with the smallest one. All right, here is the first torch that we do have, the DC8. 2 front LEDs, some LEDs there at the middle of it, and then a USB slot at the bottom and a USB-A as well. Maybe this could backward charge, I'm not sure. And we've got 2 magnets as well. So if you're at a work site, you want to magnetize this to something, you can. This front light rotates, which is fantastic. So you can use it as like a normal torch as well, which is cool. You press the on button, it gives you a percentage on the top there, if you guys can see that, of the percentage of battery it's got. And then you use this like that. So that literally, and then you can press it once and it turns the brightness down. Press it again, it starts strobing, and then you turn it off. If you hold it down, it actually turns on this middle lights. As you guys can see, it's not that bright, that one. When you press it again, it goes red, blue. We've got like police lights. and then it turns off. That is the DC08. Let's check out the next one, which is the T7. This one is pretty cool. This is like an ultra thin model. Again, you get a USB-C cable and a USB-A in the bottom to charge these up. This is so thin. This is tiny. This look, if you guys can see that, it is really, really small. I've got an on button on the side, and now this one is actually made of metal. So the other one was plastic. This is metal. We've got the USB slot on the side to charge the device. That tucks away. We've got a magnet at the bottom as well, which is fantastic. We can magnetize that to another thing. We've got LED at the top and then LED in the middle. So if we turn this on, I'm going to hold it down. When it turns on, this light comes on. You guys can see again from the top. Press it again. This bottom LED turns on. I press it one more time. It gets really bright. Like I can't look at that. And then press it one more time. It gets even brighter. We've got a police light as well again. And then it turns off. So that is the Warsun T7 light, guys. That's another one there. Finally, we have the SQ03. Now, this one feels heavy, like in the box. Yeah, this is like a heavy duty one. All right. Here we got a USB-C to... You obviously can put your own batteries in this, I guess. That's what it looks like. There's the instruction manual here. We've got another magnet at the bottom. It says, as you guys can see, the magnetic symbol there at the bottom. So you can magnetize this to things as well, which is great. This one is full. This is really heavy duty, this one. We've got the USB-C cable charging here. Now, I'm assuming there's a water resistance because these all have like seals. Like these are all sealed up. So I'm assuming they've got some sort of water resistance to them. Nothing's really on the box. But this is probably my go-to. Like this feels really, like this is a heavy, heavy torch for what it is. All right, we've got the on button there, which turns on the front light. Press it again, the brightness changes. You've got 3 different brightness settings, a strobe feature. And then if I hold that button down, I'm assuming that's going to turn on. As you guys can see, this light turns on. You press it one more time, different brightness levels as well. We've got a red LED, and that's it. All right, so that is the SQ03. Very, very nice flashlights, all 3 of them. The other 3 torches from Warsun. Check them out. Leave them linked in the description down below as well. Very, very interesting and very great products. This right here is only $22. So it's actually very, very cheap for these. They're actually very cheap for everyday carry. You can get black and green, so you can get 2 different colors, which is pretty cool. For the DC8, it is only $26. Again, very cheap. They're actually very cheap for what you get. And then for the SQ03 is $36. So again, very cheap, not expensive at all. And they've got a bunch of other products, which is cool. Mubview camera, wireless spotlight security camera. This is an indoor one, I think. Indoor and outdoor. So it says PIR motion, IP66 waterproof, color night vision, activity zone, 2K, and multi-user sharing. Let's get this open. So far, packaging's pretty good. We've got a nice instruction manual here on how to set it up. Warranty. Yeah, literally how to connect everything up. The camera on one side, and then a mount and some mounting screws. The quality seems not bad. I can't see a problem with it. Siren, motion detection. The camera is now updated. As you guys can see on the screen, you can see my head here. The quality looks really, really nice. I can't see a problem with it. You can actually change it from from SD to Quad HD, full color, night mode. There's a bunch of different features you can click, which is really, really cool. If you guys want to see more in-depth video on this camera, let me know in the comments down below. But motion detected straight away, audio warning, is strobe light, motion detection. Can I turn that off? You can change the sensitivity. You can change, I'm going to turn this around so it doesn't keep going off. I know you can change the way it detects, where it detects like a activity zone as well. I just would love to know how to activate. There's AI features as well that you can go actually, like you can actually get. That's pretty cool. It tells you if there's a car, people, pet, wild animals, and birds. You have to pay for that. It says go to buy. $2.29 a month. It's actually not that expensive, and it actually detects if there's a person, a pet, a vehicle, packages, wild animal. That's really cool. Very cool to check out. I actually love to check all these features out. Motion detection, like I said, humanoid detection, day humanoid detection, night humanoid. This is really, really cool. Very in depth. Power saving mode, performance mode, custom modes, alert plan. Guys, very in depth. This software seems fantastic as well. Now, this security camera from Mubview is $54, 30% off right now, normally $80. You can get a 2-pack for $105. It seems pretty cool, pretty robust. Yeah, seems very nice. I can't see any problem with it at all. Again, guys, if you want to see any more in-depth videos on these, let me know in the comments down below. We'll make them. But these are just like an unboxings and first look at these products. So pretty cool so far. On to the next one. We've got the Blavor. All right, opening this up right now. All right, we've got the welcome guide, 20,000 milliamp solar power bank. Seems pretty awesome. 1.5 watts of charging. All right, we've got a paracord and a clip. That's pretty cool. They're like a bottle opener on it. Looks like we've got a USB-C to USB-A cable. Oh no, USB-C to USB-C cable. That's handy as well because you can never have too many USB-C cables. This is huge. Wow, guys, that is cool. Look at that. That is huge. That seems so cool. We've got a hook there to hook onto things. We've got a compass. We've got a temperature thermometer. I don't know how well it works in Fahrenheit, but we will test that out. Wireless phone charger for your watch. That is fantastic, guys. The cable's built in. We've got USB-C cable built in. 2 USB-C cables built in. That is pretty cool. It says here USB-C output there as well. We've got a USB-A as well there, and we've got lightning as well. That is fantastic. Torch there, and it looks like a torch on the side. I don't even know how to turn this on. This is the only thing it's missing is a little screen. That would be really cool if I had a little screen on it, so you could see the charging rate and all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty cool. Okay, this looks fantastic. This looks really robust. On the side, we have USB in and out, so you can plug your own cable in, and then another USB-A out as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's turn this on. I'm gonna hold down the on button. Okay, so that light's on. Why is there a laser? There's a laser pointer built in. You guys see that on the camera? Yeah, you can. I don't know why I'm not sure what that's for. All right, what's next? Okay, this tells you, I'm assuming the battery percentage. I don't know. I'm really not sure what's happening here. Okay, that turns on one light on the side and the laser's still on. How do I turn this laser pointer off? I don't know how to turn this laser off. All right, the laser's off. Let's turn on the light. Let's hold down the light button. Okay, the front lights come on, as you guys can see. Okay, there's a strobe light feature. Okay, that comes on there. That's dimmer, less dim, off, very bright. And then this is the battery indicator here. All right, we've got a USB out. Let's just plug my phone in and see what happens. Okay, my phone starts charging, tells you the battery. That's really cool, guys. Very cool product. Blavor, if you're watching this, I would love to check out some of your other products. I'm looking at your website right now. It looks fantastic. Alrighty, guys, that is the Blavor wireless solar charger. Like, that's really cool. Very interesting product. Check it out if you're interested. Again, links in the description down below for $50. Very cool product. All right, last product we are checking out here is the Toughon magnetic wireless power bank. Again, Toughon did get in contact with me and they sent this out, which is lovely of them. Let's unbox it. Let's have a look what they've sent over. All right, we've got a user manual for the power bank here. Bunch of different information in here. We get a nice USB-C to USB-C braided Toughon cable. I use these all the time. So Toughon, I love your cables. Let's leave that back in there. I don't want to lose that one. And here is the product itself. Okay. This looks pretty cool. Let's put the box to the side. Let's check this out. That is really thin. That is ultra thin, guys. Wow, very cool. We've got a power button at the bottom. We've got a USB-C in and out at the bottom as well. So you can actually even plug a cable into this if you want to. The battery percentage on a little screen there, which is really cool. Just snaps on. 80. Wow, and it comes up with the little symbol as well that's plugged in. That's fantastic. And it tells you there that it's wireless charging and it's quick charging as well with the little green symbol as well. That is really cool. What I can say is this is a 5,000 milliamps. They've also got a bigger version. They've got a bigger version, which is 10,000 milliamps power bank. These are really cool products, guys. Really love this Toughon charger. I might do a separate video on this, guys. If you want to see a separate video, like I said, on any of these products, let me know in the comments down below. I love how it's got a in and out port as well. So you can actually, you don't even have to use a wireless charger. You can, if your friend doesn't have a wireless charger, you can actually just plug in a USB-C cable in and charge their device with it's pretty much a 5,000 milliamp power bank. That's ultra slim and has built-in MagSafe. Toughon, you've done it again. Check it out, guys. Great products. All these products are fantastic. These are all the products I checked out today, guys. If you're interested in any of them, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can check them out. We've got the Magtame cables, we've got the Warsun lights, we've got the Toughon ultra slim wireless charger, we've got the Mubview camera, and we've got the Blavor, the 20,000 milliamp solar power bank as well. These are all fantastic products, guys. Check them out. Again, if you want to see a video on specific products, let me know in the comments down below. Links are down there. Check them out. And thank you to all these companies for sending this out. I really do appreciate it, guys. And stay tuned for more videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.